Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another live broadcast here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We are on the campus of Prairie View A&M University, home of the Prairie View A&M Panthers, as they get ready to take on the young men from Champion Christian Tigers College, located in Hot Springs, Arkansas. We are moments away from tip-off as we get ready for tonight's contest. This is a non-conference, more or less of a exhibition game, if you will, between these two opponents as the Panthers get ready to try and start things out for the new year under Coach Byron Smith. Welcome to another production here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. I'm Dr. Mike Prince. I'll be your commentator on the night. As we get ready for tonight's contest, we are going to break off for a little break here momentarily, and once we come back, we'll get a little bit more into tonight's contest. Tonight will be game number one for the Panthers, as you can catch all the non-conference action right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more of our pregame show. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. You're listening to Community Radio, Open Mic Broadcast Network, 87.9 FM, Prairie View, Texas.
Why am I going to college? I'm going to make a difference.
I'm going to do what makes me happy.
I'm going to be the first in my family to graduate college.
I'm going to work hard. Be independent.
Live large. I'm never giving up on my goals.
I knew I wanted to go to college.
But figuring out how to pay for it, I didn't have a clue.
The U.S. Department of Education has over $100 billion.
And that's a lot of money to help students pay for college.
And the free applications?
You mean the FAFSA?
I did it online. It was easy.
I'm going to follow my dreams.
Make the most of every opportunity. I'm going to find out how to pay for college.
I'm going to college.gov.
Need money for college? The U.S. Department of Education can help. Find out more about planning and paying for college at college.gov.
You want to know what Boy Scouting is all about? Boy Scouts of America program has three specific objectives, commonly referred as the aims of scouting. They are character development, citizenship training, and personal fitness. If you have a young man between the ages of 11 and 17 and you live in the Houston area, dial 713-659-8111. On my honor, I will do my best.
Teenagers and their mood swings are well known. But what if their normal reaction to the stresses of life develops into depression? Hi, I'm Dr. John Hellerstedt with the Children's Health Minute, presented by this station and TextCare, connecting families with CHIP and Children's Medicaid. Genuine depression in teens can be hard to spot because normal teen behavior is marked by ups and downs. Some signs of depression include excessive sleeping, a change in eating habits, faltering school performance, even negative behaviors like substance abuse or shoplifting. Never ignore the signs of teen depression. Consult your family physician, who may refer your child for further evaluation and treatment. It's never a sign of weakness if your child needs professional help with depression.
Keep your kids healthy. Call toll-free 1-877-KIDS-NOW for information or when it's time to renew your children's health insurance. That's 1-877-KIDS-NOW. TextCare in sickness and in health.
Did you know that most juvenile crimes happen between 2 and 8 p.m.? How can we stop that? One way to stop that is to have a strong after-school program. After-school programs give kids a place to be and a meaningful activity. Did you know that at most schools they have a lot of after-school programs? They have programs like Lego League and scrapbooking. Why join? The programs have been shown to raise kids' grades. 2 out of 3 kids raise their grades. It doesn't cost any money. During this economy, schools understand how tough it can be to pay. But you can come and be free of drama of the world and have fun. The club stay around if people join. So join today by joining with friends. Don't wait. Join today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince here with you. Pre-game here between the Panthers and the Tigers of Champion College out of Hot Springs, Hot Springs, Arkansas. Forgive me. Tonight's broadcast being made possible by Lone Star Community College of Tomball, Texas, Edmunds Insurance in Waller, Texas, Larry's Automotive in Waller, Texas, Attorney Lee Van Richardson in Hempstead, Texas, Gunderson's Bookkeeping out of Waller, Texas, the Temple of Refuge Ministries located in Prairie View, and Garland Harris Jr., realtor of the, help me out here, Keller Williams. Sorry about that, Garland. Keller Williams Metropolitan. As a matter of fact, if that name sounds familiar, Garland is part of the 2009 championship football team for the Prairie View A&M University Panthers that have just got inducted into Prairie View Sports Hall of Fame. So we want to thank him for being a part of the sponsorship of tonight's broadcast. I want to let you know that you can be a listening partner here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We simply ask that you go to the website at OBN-Radio.com and go ahead and click on the PayPal button, and we simply ask if you could, for $72 a year, you can help make a difference in us providing coverage not only for the Prairie View A&M University Panthers, but we have local coverage for our local high schools as well. In fact, the Hempstead Bobcats will be taking on their first round playoff this coming Friday in Conroe, Texas, and our group will be there for that. You can listen on OBN5, channel OBN5, formerly known as the Midwest Channel. There's some updates and changing here of late, but we'll be ready to go and get ready as the Panthers are now getting ready to come out. Give you a little bit more information about this young team out of Hot Springs, Arkansas, the champion Christian College Tigers. They're led by head coach James Manthey, and his assistant coach is Jesse Bird. The Tigers are part of the Association of Christian College Athletics, commonly known as ACCA, and this is their 9th year of existence as far as athletics is concerned. In fact, they only have basketball as their sport, as they are off to a pretty good start, if you will, because in that 8 years of existence, they've won the title or the championship 3 times, 2007, 2009, and 2010 for the NCCAA, which stands for the National Christian College Athletics Association. So these guys come to bring their work hats on as they get an opportunity to come in and prove that they belong on the floor with the Prairie View A&M University Panthers. Meanwhile, on the Panthers side, you have Coach Byron Smith, who took over toward the three-quarter part of the season of last season for the Panthers and had them somewhat rally around, but he was able to get some things in perspective, and he has excitement in the air as he's ready to get his team out here to display what they can do here as they get ready for their quest for the big boy tournament, if you will, as they'll be heading to Oregon State here within a matter of a week or so. So what we're going to do is take us another quick break, and when we come back, we'll go over tonight's starting lineup. You're listening to Panthers basketball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
The voice of Waller County Athletics, serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Introduce your message or product to our listening audience right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our network expands across the states of Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, Missouri, Nevada, and California. Our network has been recognized by the state of Texas with the Media of the Year Award in 2012. For more information and opportunities to expand your product, give us a call at 832-213-8824.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince is with you. We're moments away from tip-off. They're about to do the introduction of the starting lineup, but he'll quickly try to give it to you. For the Tigers, you have number 1, Darius Bogus. Number 10, Mr. Kevin Rude. Number 22, Cody Connor. Number 24, Justin Daniel. And number 35, Damian McDowell. For the Prairie View A&M University Panthers will be number 5, Kevin Billinger. Number 11, Jadante Blakely. Number 14, Joel Wallace. Number 21, Mr. Sharon Jett. And number 25, Daquan Cook. So those are the guys. You're going to hear it officially now. So they're doing the playing of the national anthem. We will pause for their calls. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. They've played a tribute to Old Glory and the National Negro Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing. They're going to go into the introduction of the starting lineups of tonight. We're going to take us a break, and we'll come back. We'll be ready for some basketball action right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. You listen to Panthers basketball. I'm Dr. Mike Prince. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Has your vehicle been giving you the blues? Contact our good friends at Larry's Automotive at 30540 FM 1488 in the Field Store area. Now 936-931-5566. With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, Jr. in Hempstead, Texas. Is your business in the black? Do you really know? Gunderson's Bookkeeping can lower your taxes, increase your profits, and help control your cash flow. Services include complete payroll, bookkeeping, and income tax services. Call for a free business assessment at 936-372-2661.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you can hear the introduction of the Panthers going on, we'll remind you of tonight's starting lineup. For the Tigers, you will have Darius Bogus wearing number 1, Kevin Rudd wearing number 10, number 22, Cody Connor, number 24, Justin Daniel, number 33, Damian McDowell. For the Panthers, number 5 will be Kevin Billinger, number 11, Jadante Blakely, number 12, J.D. Wallace. I said Joe Wallace earlier, forgive me, J.D. Wallace. And number 21 will be Sharon Jett, and number 22, Daquan Cook. The Panthers are led by force coach Byron Smith. His staff consists of Coach Daniels, Bussey, and I'm sorry, as we get ready to go, before I had a little disruption there, lady come grabbing a seat that we have for the coaches to come by and talk to them, and if we have anybody come on by. But nonetheless, the teams have been introduced. We're ready to get this thing on the way here. The Tigers will be in a navy blue uniform with white lettering. Panthers in their home whites, purple lettering. The Panthers will be going from left to right on the dial as we get ready to go. Panthers ready to try and solidify this tip here as J.D. Wallace goes up and controls the tip in favor of the Panthers. Panthers get it back, coming up front, get it across the swing. At the top of the key is Bellinger. Bellinger swings over to the right side. Now back at the top, Panthers going to work. Swinging over was Blakely. Blakely back up top. Over, penetrating, doing good. 11 seconds on the shot clock. The shot from the corner, no good by the Panthers. Rebound taken up, and it's going to be secured by the Panthers. Panthers come back out, another long jumper, and that is good for 3, as that is going to be Cook for downtown, and he gets his first three-pointer of the fall for the Prairie View Panthers season. Panthers back on the defense now as the Tigers get it across the timeline. Slowing it down, not in any hurry, is Bogus, who's at the point guard position, along with Rudd, I should say. Going to be a stoppage of play, foul against the Panthers. No, they put 15 on, no foul. It's knocked out of bounds, 15 seconds on the shot clock. So now going back to work in the hands of Bogus. Bogus gets it down to his postman who lost the handle, McDowell, and they get it back. And back into the hands of Bogus. Bogus on the right wing, swings it over, and the shot was altered. The rebound picked up and kicked out, and that's going to be shot clock violation. And the Panthers will have possession. In the backcourt for the Panthers will be number 11, Bailey, for the Panthers. Brings it up across the time court. It was inbounded by Wallace. So Bailey at the top of the key, swings it over, going across, come to the left elbow. The shot off the glass falls down. Blakely with the shot. It is now 5-0 Panthers on top. Blakely making that fall. Panthers now pressing right now and trying to get it across the timeline where the Tigers are going to call foul against the Panthers on Mr. Daquan Cook. He will get the first foul of the evening as the Tigers will get ready to inbound. Inbounding will be Cody Connor, number 22. He gets it to his point man, Rudd. Rudd dribbling across. Panthers in the standard zone coverage defense right now. 2-3 zone look for the Panthers. A long shot by Rudd is good for 3. As Rudd nails that 3, making 5-3. Panthers on top. Another long jumper for the Panthers on the far end of the court. No good. And followed up with the rebound would be Wallace following through and makes it 7-3. Panthers on top. Panthers applying pressure as the Tigers get across the timeline, going from my right to left. Cross dribbler going over is Rudd. Rudd gets it over to his high post, bring it on the far side. Now the ball movement down on the post, and it's going to be a stoppage. Whistle blows as they're going to call that foul on Tevin Billinger. Team's second foul. We have 17 minutes and 34 seconds here in the first half of play. Just getting on the way here from the Panthers' beautiful campus in the Billy Nix Baby Dome. Now going on the far wing, the jumper from the corner for 3, in and out, missed by Bogus. Rebound by the Panthers. National pushing it up the floor, stopping, popping, and looking to go back. The Panthers winging it out on the wing. Now at the top of the key will be Jet. Jet gets it down low, and the shot is up, and Bellinger misses that shot. The rebound picked up by the Tigers. The Tigers ready to go as we get ready to have a new entry for the Panthers to come in. Zachary Hamilton approaches the bench. Ball is knocked out of bounds. Going to be the Tigers' ball, and Hamilton will come in for the first time. He will give Bellinger a break, and he comes in with 16:57 in the first half of play. Men play 2 halves, women play 4 periods. Trying to balance things out. Speaking of balancing things out, now the Tigers swinging around. Another long 3 from the top of the key. No good by Rude. The rebound picked up by the Panthers. Panthers in transition on the far wing. The jumper is good for Hamilton, as he is going to have 2 on that. Thought it was 3, but they say it was 2. And here come the Tigers now. The Tigers coming in with Rudd, R-U-D-D, taking care of business at the point. He's way at the top looking. Panthers playing good defense right now. He swings it over to Bogus on the right wing. Bogus, that ball was knocked away. Good hustle by the Panthers. That was Bailey doing the hustle for the Panthers. Knocks it out. It will be possession for the Tigers as the Panthers get ready to send another substitution in. Number 10, Levon Davis. Levon Davis now comes in for the Panthers. Tigers still with the ball. Working it is Bogus. He gets it back to Rudd, and there's another shot clock violation. And the Panthers defensively are smothering the Tigers right now. 9-3 is our score. Panthers on top of the Tigers. The inbound coming in now as the Panthers have Jet inbounded. Jet gets it to Hamilton. Hamilton back to Jet. Jet goes baseline, and he's going to kick it back out on the far side. Coming and penetrate. The shot is up and good as Cook is able to penetrate. Cook with 5 points on the night. 11-3 Panthers on top. There is going to be a stoppage of play right now as there is a timeout on the floor. We're going to take us a timeout at 15:42. It's going to be a media timeout, and we're going to take us a timeout. We'll be right back. You're listening to Panthers basketball at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Preseason went really well. Our kids invested today.
You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. Serving the Hempstead Bobcats, the Waller Bulldogs, the Royal Falcons, and the Prairie View A&M University Panthers. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more live coverage. You can follow us on Twitter at OMBN_radio, or you can like us at our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow us on iHeartRadio at iHeartRadio.com. Go to the talk section, click on sports, and search for OBN Sports, the voice of Waller County Athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. Serving the Hempstead Bobcats, the Waller Bulldogs, the Royal Falcons, and the Prairie View A&M University Panthers.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to continue play right now. It is possession for the Panthers. Panthers on top. I was on possession for the Tigers. Now it's possession for the Panthers. That ball was thrown out of bounds by guard Rudd, and it is 11-3 Panthers. Rudd is the only one to score for the for the Tigers, as the Panthers come back and take care of business. Panthers moving around, working on the perimeter. Alley-oop and the slam as Shaquille comes in to make his presence known. Number 22, Preston, with the alley-oop slam. Panthers go up 13-3. The back door, now the Panthers flying pressure. There's a steal, and it's picked up by the Tigers. The three-pointer is good. They want to say two. Foot was on the line as Bogus gets his first jump of the day and makes it 13-5. Panthers in transition, kicking it back out, ready to go to work. All the Panthers going to the left side, now swings it to the far side and pulling it back up to the top of the key. Panthers working, penetrating now, working down low, and that ball will fall in as Davis makes his presence felt with his first bucket of the 2016-17 campaign. 15-5, Panthers on top, 14-19 in the first half. On the floor now was McDowell. He just got picked and going coast to coast with the layup, and it's going to be Westbrook with the basket. Westbrook with his first basket, number 30 for the Panthers. Panthers with another transition steal. Bringing this one up is Giddings. Giddings kicks it back out as the Panthers have switched a whole arsenal out on the floor right now. Working out as Giddings at the top of the key. Goes to the right wing, swings it back across, and coming back is Westbrook. Westbrook swings it back to Giddings. Giddings on the far side. The fadeaway jumper is good as Zachary Hamilton makes the basket in his present spell. Panthers on a roll right now. 19-5 over the Tigers. Panthers fine defense. That was another backdoor alley-oop attempt, this time by the Tigers, out of bounds. Knocked out by the Panthers as the Tigers, as LaMarcus Gully will come in for the Tigers. He wears number 11. Tigers in their navy blue uniforms with the white stripes, white lettering, the inbound pass, and that one was not going to be alert as the big guy, Cody Connor, was not alert, and that ball went right over his head. It's going to be a turnover, unforced turnover. Panthers ball as they get ready to do the inbound. Hamilton in the backcourt alone with Westbrook. Westbrook gets it across. He goes on the right wing, kicks it across to Giddings. Giddings over in the far corner and back. Oh, just threw that one up was Hamilton. And Hamilton is on fire now with 6 points. 21-5 is a score in the first half. Panthers applying pressure, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow is pointing in possession of the Tigers, and the Tigers will come in. So another substitution coming in for the Panthers right now. Number 2, Avery Lomax, and J.D. Watts, number 12, coming in. So Lomax in the backcourt now of the Panthers, as the Panthers way out in front, 21-5 here in the first half. There's another ball just thrown away by the Tigers, and an unforced turnover as number 2, Quincy McDaniel, could not connect with his partner. That's going to be possession for the Panthers. So now Lomax bringing it up the floor. as he comes across, gets it over into the far corner, working, shaking, and baking on the elbow. Nice move, and not going able to get the shot was Shaquille Preston. Preston lost the handle, and coming in for the Panthers will be now Daquan Cook. Cook has a total of 5 points here in the contest as the Panthers back on defense. More in the man covers right now as they try to do a little trapping, but getting through, doing good dribbling for the Tigers was number 10, Rudd. Rudd now works it into the paint was Gully. Foul was called against Westbrook. Westbrook got his first foul. Westbrook will come out as Bellinger, number 5, will come in for the Panthers. Panthers up by the score of 21-5 with 12 minutes, 16 seconds here in the first half of play. That ball knocked out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds. Panthers in the driver's seat thus far. The inbound now from the Tigers is retrieved. Panthers applying plenty of pressure. Now on the shot. The short jumper is good by Damian McDowell. He gets his first field goal of the night. It's 21-7. Panthers on top. Quickly transition on the Panthers. The reverse layup is missed by Lomax. Rebound picked up by the Tigers. Tigers bringing it up the floor, crossing over, and doing the penetration is Rudd. Rudd being guarded by Lomax. Lomax giving him all that he can handle right now. Dribbling, finally gets it up top, working to the corner. Over there is McDaniel. McDaniel in the paint, gets that pass, and it was knocked out of bounds, and it will be Panthers ball as the clock stops with 11:34. We have another media timeout. Panthers on top, 21-7. You're listening to Panthers basketball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're going to take us a break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Community Radio, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, 87.9 FM, Prairie View, Texas.
Why am I going to college? I'm going to make a difference.
I'm going to do what makes me happy.
I'm going to be the first in my family to graduate college.
I'm going to work hard. Be independent.
Live large. I'm never giving up on my goals.
I knew I wanted to go to college.
But figuring out how to pay for it, I didn't have a clue.
The U.S. Department of Education has over $100 billion.
And that's a lot of money to help students pay for college.
And the free applications?
You mean the FAFSA?
I did it online. It was easy.
I'm going to follow my dreams.
Make the most of every opportunity. I'm going to find out how to pay for college.
I'm going to college.gov.
Need money for college? The U.S. Department of Education can help. Find out more about planning and paying for college at college.gov.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince here with you. Panthers well out in front, 21-7, just coming out of media timeout. Panthers on the penetration as they work the ball around the perimeter at the top of the key is Lomax. Lomax dribbles, gets it over now into the hands of Bellinger, who's come back on the floor after the timeout. Now Bellinger gets it over to Lomax. Lomax swings it over, and the penetration drive travel is going to be called against the Panthers. Going to be the Tigers' call. And coming back will be Westbrook. Westbrook will be coming back in as Westbrook has 2 points on the night. He'll give a little breather for Mr. Cook, Daquan Cook, as the Panthers now applying all kind of pressure on the backcourt. And the Panthers really putting it on right now. The Tigers struggling. They do get it across the timeline, going to baseline, and the pass and the assist is good for number 22, Cody Connor, the assist from McDowell. McDowell to the corner to make it 21-9. Panthers on top. Panthers working as they have more players getting ready to come in for the Panthers. Have Blakely and Davis ready to return for the Panthers. Meanwhile, the Panthers working down low. And yet, you're going to have another come in as Shaquille Preston gets ready to come in. Panthers missed that shot. Rebound picked up by the Tigers. Tigers coming across the timeline. Panthers up 21-9. As they're applying pressure. The lob pass, and that one is thrown out of bounds yet again with 10:21 as substitutions come in. As we mentioned, Davis, Blakely, and Preston in for the Panthers right now. Panthers well out in front here of the Christian Tigers. Christian College Tigers, or the champion Christian College Tigers. I'll get it right eventually. Now the Panthers working on the perimeter shot. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Working down low. That shot missed off the glass by Shaquille. And it will be a stoppage of play. Davis is called with the foul. Davis now give the Tigers an opportunity to try and regroup themselves. Panthers still applying pressure. That ball is stolen on the pass. Here come the Panthers on transition. And the Thunder slam. Shaquille Preston says, hello, champion college. Fourth point, both of them on slams as he brings a little rumble amongst the crowd. Ball knocked out of bounds. Panthers up 23-9, 9 minutes and 38 seconds. Panthers substitution coming in now. Double zero, not double zero, but zero. Jacoby Green comes in. He'll give a breather to LaDon Davis. Panthers now working. Shaquille gets it over to Westbrook. Westbrook back at the top working. He gets it into the hand in the corner. That jumper is good as Jacoby Green makes it from the three in the corner. It is now 26-9 with 9:15. Panthers applying pressure and another turnover. Is not able to handle that pass. Number 33, Damian McDowell. And the Panthers got the full throttle open right now. Backcourt is going to be Shaquille Preston and getting it across the timeline to Blakely. Blakely swings it over now, back to the top. Panthers being very patient right now. It's Blakely pointing at the top of the key. Another alley-oop. Oh, and Preston was not able to come through with that one. The rebound picked up by the Tigers as they bring it back in. 6 minutes and 48 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Panthers up by the score of 26-9. Panthers applying pressure as it's 12 seconds on the shot clock. Tigers looking. There's another turnover. Here come the Panthers. 3-on-2. And the slam off the pass break as Westbrook is able to get the basket. That's his fourth point as the Panthers get ready. They're keeping fresh legs coming in as Sharon Jett gets ready to re-enter. There's another turnover for the Tigers. Panthers on transition, and the layup is missed. Trying to make that one was Westbrook, was not able to come through. Timeout called by the Tigers. Panthers in the driver's seat. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Panthers basketball at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Panthers on top, 28-9.
You want to know what Boy Scouting is all about? Boy Scouts of America program has 3 specific objectives, commonly referred as the aims of scouting. They are character development, citizenship training, and personal fitness. If you have a young man between the ages of 11 and 17 and you live in the Houston area, dial 713-659-8111. On my honor, I will do my best.
Teenagers and their mood swings are well known. But what if their normal reaction to the stresses of life develops into depression? Hi, I'm Dr. John Hellerstedt with the Children's Health Minute, presented by this station and TexCare, connecting families with CHIP and Children's Medicaid. Genuine depression in teens can be hard to spot because normal teen behavior is marked by ups and downs. Some signs of depression include excessive sleeping, a change in eating habits, faltering school performance, even negative behaviors like substance abuse or shoplifting. Never ignore the signs of teen depression. Consult your family physician, who may refer your child for further evaluation and treatment. It's never a sign of weakness if your child needs professional help with depression.
Keep your kids healthy. Call toll-free 1-877-KIDS-NOW for information or when it's time to renew your children's health insurance. That's 1-877-KIDS-NOW. TexCare in sickness and in health.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince here with the Panthers well out in top. On the floor right now for the Panthers is Green with 3 points. Blakely has 2 points. Hamilton with 6 points. Preston with 4. And Westbrook with 4. Panthers in full control on top by the score of 28-9. Byron Smith has everybody ready to go back to work. Apologize about all that. Panthers there was a delay of game one in charge to the Panthers as the Panthers get ready to come back now as the Tigers get the inbound in. Tigers working. Panthers applying all sorts of pressure right now as the Panthers foul against Westbrook. Westbrook picking up the foul. It's 15 foul against the Panthers. So the Tigers were inbound yet again. As the Panthers up, there's a turnover on the inbound, but a stoppage with the whistle blowing. As foul is going to be called against Sharon Jett. 16 fouls. Sharon Jett's first foul. So the substitution coming in right now for the Tigers will be Darius Bogus to return. And for the Panthers will be number 25, Daquan Cook. Cook coming in with 4 points. Panthers on top, 28-9. Inbound by the Tigers, swinging back out. Oh, and the jumper was blocked, but then rebounded and following through as he was able to make the basket was Bogus. Bogus with the short jumper. And Jacoby Green comes right back with the jumper. The Panthers make it 30-11. Panthers really no struggle. There's another steal and is recovered by the Tigers. A jumper from the corner for 3, and it's good by Quincy McDaniel. McDaniel with the 3-pointer makes it 30-19 with 7 minutes and 25 seconds in the first half of play. Panthers going from left to right on the dial. Penetrating, going from the top of the key. The left-handed finger roll off the glass was no good. Going for the shot for the Panthers. Quincy Daniel with the foul. As Blakely will go to the line to shoot 2. Blakely's first shot is up and no good. And substitution now for the Tigers, number 24, Justin Daniel, will come and enter for the Tigers. Second shot being offered up by Jadante Blakely. Spins, rolls, shoots, and that one does fall through as it makes it 31-14, Panthers on top. Panthers trying to pressure the Tigers. The Tigers get it across the timeline going, and the short mid-range jumper is too strong, picked up by the Panthers. Coming through is Shaquille Preston. He kicks it out, and the jumper with accuracy was Green for 3. Green comes in. He has 8 points, 34-14, Panthers on top. Panthers still applying the pressure as the Tigers get it across the timeline. Going across, getting it, looking, a jumper, and the mid-range jumper is up and good as Gully makes that basket from well within the paint. 34-16 now. Panthers back in transition. coming, working on the corners, or the Panthers. Preston up top. Comes through, gets it over to Jacoby Green. Jacoby Green gets it down low. And the turnaround jumper is up and good by Jaron Jett. Jett gets his first point of the night. Panthers up 36-16. 20-point lead for the Panthers. Panthers still applying pressure as that ball was almost a backcourt violation by the Tigers, as the Tigers are struggling to try to handle this smothering Panthers defense right now. Panthers trying to change their look and theory on this year as they want to be a defensive-minded team. That has been the emphasis for Coach Smith. As we have substitution coming in, Bellinger will come in, Lomax will come in for the Panthers. Coming in for the Tigers will be Bogus to turn in for the Tigers. Panthers will now continue to try to apply pressure here on the inbound. The inbound is up and good. The jumper was no good by Mr. Bogus, and here comes the Panthers. The assist from Preston to Bellinger, and Bellinger with his first points. It is now 38-16, Panthers on top. I want to remind you at halftime we'll have the press conference of the men and women's basketball team, as it was about a week and a half ago to guess that long jumper was missed by Bogus. Out of bounds, going to be Panthers ball. 5 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Panthers on top 38-16. Panthers in the driver's seat as they are just working and getting things at the top of the key now is Lomax. Lomax taking his time to go to his right side. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Working now was Green. Green back over in the corner. Drop, Shaquille looks, steps, wanted to throw the three. He goes and going to be called for the travel. Or did they call a foul? Not quite sure. Okay, they're going to call a foul against Connor. And now coming in for the Panthers will be number 3, Jordan Giddings. Giddings will now come in, give Shaquille Preston a breather. Non-shooting foul, so the Panthers get the inbound, and the jumper is good from the corner for 3 as Cook knocks it down for 3. 2 threes for Cook, 8 points on the night, 41-16. Panthers on top. Tigers coming across, just trying to work their plays, getting it, going to penetration, the shot, good pass off on the penetration. Bogus kicked it over to Connor. Connor threw it back up as Bogus will get the shot to make it his 6th point of the night, 41-18. Panthers on top. That long 3 was no good by the Panthers. Number 25, Cook. Panthers back on the defense now. Tigers being very methodical right now as they're trying to make something here. Down there's another pass over to Rudd. Rudd back up top to the key, going, penetrating. That ball was blocked by the Panthers, and coming on the transition, making a save over in the corner. Going back is Giddings. Giddings kicks it back out. The long 3 is no good by the Panthers. Missing that one was Lomax, and Jett makes the basket off the steal, 43-18 now with 3 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Panthers well in the driver's seat here as expected against champion College out of Hot Springs, Arkansas. Making a penetration moves, and that was a turnover. Here come the Panthers. Fast break and led them too far. Substitution will come in now for the Panthers. It's going to, well, before we get that, we'll have a media timeout. But when we do come back, on the floor will be Davis and Hamilton for the Panthers. We got 3 minutes, 1 second remaining in the first half of play. Panthers on top, 43-18. You're listening to the Panthers basketball right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Did you know that most juvenile crimes happen between 2 and 8 p.m.? How can we stop that? One way to stop that is to have a strong after-school program. After-school programs give kids a place to be and are meaningful activities. Did you know that at most schools they have a lot of after-school programs? They have programs like Lego League scrapbooking. Why join? The programs have been shown to raise kids' grades. 2 out of 3 kids raise their grades. It doesn't cost any money. During this economy, schools understand how tough it could be to pay. So you can come and be free of Drama of the World and have fun. It's Plate around if people join. So join today by joining with friends. Don't wait. Join today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince here with you. Panthers on top by the score of 43-18. On the floor for the Panthers will be Lomax. He's yet to score tonight. We have Giddings, who's no scores. Bellinger with 2 points. Hamilton with 6 points. And Cook with 8 points. For the Tigers will have on the floor for them, as soon as we get everything lined up here with these nice, fancy what I'm trying to say, the little stat machine here, the stat tracker is a pretty fancy little deal here as champion, I keep wanting to call them Champion Forest, but Champion Christian College. Ready to go back to work here. The Panthers on the defense now, slamming the floor, an indication that they want to bow down with the defense. Getting it across the timeline was Bogus. Bogus gets it to Rudd. Rudd looking, going to his right side, picks it out about to Bogus. Bogus pass, and it was knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. So the Panthers come, get ready to go. Inbound, and here come the Tigers. Rudd spreading it out. Gets it across, and a shot clock violation yet again. Panthers trying to build up their stamina as they get ready for their West Coast trip. They're on top 43-18. Panthers, another jumper by Hamilton, knocking it down from downtown as Hamilton with a total of 9 points here in the first half of play. Another substitution getting ready to come in for the Panthers. 1 minute and 54 seconds remaining, and that is going to be Rude with the three-pointer. That's his second three of the night. Panthers quickly on the transition as Giddings makes the basket, and the Panthers making it roll yet again. Giddings with his first basket of the night makes it 48-21. Penetrating, Bogus with the jumper, no good. Panthers with the long rebound. Transitioning now, going, pulling up, and at the top of the key is Hamilton. He kicks it back out over to Lomax. Lomax slowing things down as there's another stoppage in play. Foul is the call. Rude will now be called for the foul. Mr. Evan Donapo will come in for the Panthers. He wears number 13. Inbound, giving out to the top of the key for the Panthers. Penetrating and losing the handle. The Panthers, as Bogus gets his first foul for the Tigers. Still a non-shooting foul. We have 1 minute, 8 seconds remaining in this first half of play. We are going to go right to the press conference of the Panthers as that shot was missed. Another foul on the play. Mr. Damian McDowell gets his first foul of the contest. Panthers not in the shooting violation just yet, as there's another quick inbound, and a slam is going to be good for Davis. Davis with his 4th point of the night, 50-21. 50-21, Panthers on top. Panthers still applying pressure as that coming through was Rudd was fouled as he was fouled by Mr. Lomax. Avery Lomax charged with his first foul. Kevin Rudd at the line shooting the 1-and-1 shot. He is no good as he has 6 points remaining. Panthers with the rebound, 45 seconds remaining. Dribbling is Lomax. Lomax kicks it on the far side. Whoa, little contact. And the foul is going to be called, blocking foul, called against the Tigers. Cody Connor picks up his 2nd foul, 15th foul. Panthers will inbound. Coming through, penetrating, pulling back out. Now at the top of the key, the Panthers pull it back. Looking, it's Lomax at the top of the key. Crosses over from the three-pointer is no good, but a whistle was blown on the foul with 26 seconds remaining in this first half. As Bogus called for the foul, Lomax will go to the line to shoot 2. First attempt by Lomax with the Panthers up 50-21. First shot up by Lomax is good. And Lomax joins the scoring column with his first point of the night. 51-21 is our score. Panthers on top. 26 seconds remaining here in this first half. Second shot is good as Lomax takes it 52-21. So now the inbound will come for the Tigers. Tigers will have 26 seconds to get it in. Pressure on the Panthers. The inbound is in. Now the Panthers applying pressure. Steele trying to get it across. There's a steal by the Panthers coming up with a layup, and it is good for Cook. As Cook picks up his 10th point, 54-21. 8 seconds. Now 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is going to be a foul with 0.92 seconds remaining in the first half. Vaughn Davis charged with his second foul, and going to shoot 2 would be Rude. He's already 0 for 1 on the free throw line as he will get ready to shoot 2 here. First one is good. So they get 52-22 here in the first half of play. Second shot is no good as the Panthers take the halftime lead 54-22. We're going to go to our halftime break, and we'll hear the press conference for both Raven Justice, head coach of the Lady Panthers, and Coach Byron Smith, as they had their media day about a week ago on Monday, as the Panthers trying to get the new swing of things here for the 2016-17 season. We're at halftime right now. Panthers on top, 54-22. We'll come back after we hear from the press conference with more stats and information. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Ready to resume play here. You heard from Coach Justice and Coach Smith as they're talking about the new point of view for life here at the Panthers as they get ready to start this 2016 campaign. Panthers on the rebound after the missed shot by Mr. Connor for the Tigers. Panthers back working the baseline and getting the shot up and back out. Now the three-pointer is up and good by Daquan Cook. Cook continue to add to his tally on tonight. He has a total of 13 points on tonight. As there's a stoppage of play, we'll try to quickly run through the numbers. Bellinger with 2 points. You have Blakely with 2 points, 3 points. Wallace has 2 points, 4 points for Jet. Cook with 13 points, Green with 8, Lomax with 2, Giddings with 2, 4 for Davis, 9 points for Hamilton, 4 points for Preston, and 4 for Westbrook. Panthers up by the score of 57-22 as we start this second half of playoff. Going to his right is Blakely. Blakely gets that shot up, makes it count. That is 5 points for Blakely. Panthers up 59-22 as they continue to drive across now as Rudd comes across the floor for the Tigers, kicks it out to his counterpart, Bogus. Bogus at the top of the key, swings it over to the right side. Going to the right side now is going to be played for Daniel. Daniel swings it back over, and there's a turnover. Here come the Panthers, 3-on-1, a nice pass, and not able to follow through the foul as it was Shaquille Preston going through. The foul will be on Kevin Rudd. So Jets will get ready. I said Shaquille Preston, but Jet 21 and 22. The first free throw is missed by Jets as we have a substitution coming in as Mr. Quincy McDaniel will come in for the Tigers. Getting started right away, 17:53 here in the second half. Second shot will fall through for Jet. That will make 5 points for Jet on the night. Panthers 60, Tigers 22. Coming through, there's another steal off the pass of Panthers coming through, and the slam with Bellinger with the punch in, and it is 62-22. Panthers on top. That ball is knocked out of bounds by Cook. Is trying to get that ball across was Daniel. So now coming in will be Trevon Reed, number 3 for the Tigers. Panthers in the driver's seat from beginning on this one. They're up by 40 points. 62-22 is the score. Those that listen to the Panthers coverage here and listen to the Lady Panthers become victorious over the Bulldogs of Jarvis Christian College, 82-57. And now that's a steal off the pass and the follow-through for the basket and the 3 and the 1. Cook gets the shot. It falls through, and he was fouled on the play as Trevon Reed will get his first foul. Cook will go to shoot his free throw, and it rolls in and out. No good. Rebound picked up by the Tigers, but then stolen by Blakely, and Blakely was able to get that basket off the turnover. 66-22 now. Panthers on top. Panthers pressuring and trying to get it across is Reed. Reed looking over to the far side, and that ball is going to be switched out. The short jumper, no good. Picked up by the Panthers. Panthers in transition as they have to slow things up. Dribbling behind the back will be Blakely. Blakely pulls it up. Coach Smith out front coaching. Switching over now. Blakely over in the far corner. That jumper for 3, no good. As the Panthers missed that shot. That shot temp went up by Jet. Coming in now, getting ready to make their presence here in the second half will be Davis, number 10 for the Panthers. He'll wait for the next stop. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Shot thrown up. It is no good by Reed for the Tigers. Panthers pick up the rebound. Bringing it across is going to be Bellinger now. Bellinger swings it out on the far side to Jet. Jet back over to Blakely. Blakely back to Jet. Now getting it over into the far corner. Working on the left elbow now, and the fadeaway jumper from the corner was no good by Jet. Rebound picked up by the Tigers. Getting ready to come in will be Hamilton. Hamilton awaits at the table. Panthers on top by the score of 66-22. 15 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in this second half of play. First game for the Panthers. That ball is passed down low and trying to hit Daniel down in the paint. Jet will pick up his second foul as we will have a media timeout. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with more Panthers basketball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Has your vehicle been given to the Blues? Contact our good friends at Larry's Automotive at 30540-FM1488 in the Field Store area. Now 936-931-5566. With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas. Is your business in the black? Do you really know? Gunderson's Bookkeeping can lower your taxes, increase your profits, and help control your cash flow. Services include complete payroll, bookkeeping, and income tax services. Call for a free business assessment at 936-372-2661.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince here with you at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. 15:46 remaining in the contest. Panthers very much in control right now, 66-22. As we just broke it back from media timeout coverage. I want to let you know that Edmunds Insurance of Waller, Texas has been a proud sponsor for today's broadcast, along with Lone Star College of Tomball, Texas. As we get ready to get the play in, as inbound by the Tigers, but a foul called against the Panthers. Number 11, that would be Mr. Blakely. Devontae Blakely guilty of the foul call, and that will be his first foul of the evening. Panthers back on the defense. Tigers get the inbound in as they work it around, trying to find some type of opening here. Reed at the top of the key for the Tigers. Panthers in a 2-3 zone look now as they swivel from left to right, following the ball. At the top of the key now on the right wing, and a long jumper from way downtown is good for Justin Daniel. I mean, he threw that joker from near the bench, and it falls through. 66-25. Now the Panthers back penetrating. Blakely over in the corner. That shot good in the far corner as Cook nails down the basket. And Cook is rearing up on tonight. Panthers working back and forth. Cook with a total of 10 points on the night. 18 points on the night, as Daniel is able to make that basket for the Tigers, and it's 66-27. Missing off the layup was the Panthers, as penetrating going through was Davis, and Mr. Cody Connor picks up his third foul. Going to shoot two will be Davis. As Davis will have some substitutions come in after missing that first free throw. Now coming in is Westbrook, number 30 for the Panthers. Davis ready to shoot his second shot. Panthers up 68-27. Second one does fall through. 5 points for Davis. Panthers up 69-27. 14 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in the second half. And there's a hand check foul. Blakely called with the foul. He picks up his second foul, as now Avery Lomax will now come in for the Panthers wearing number 2. Inbound by the Tigers. Number 10, Rudd, at the top of the key. He gets it over to Bogus, number 1, who switches places with him. Swings it over to Mr. Connor over in the corner. Thought about shooting it. 13 seconds on the shot clock. The little teardrop shot will not fall, as there will be a foul called against the Panthers. Von Davis picking up his third foul. Rudd will go to the line to shoot 2. Rudd's first shot is good as it falls through. Coming in now will be J.D. Wallace. Wallace with 2 points on the night. He will come in to give a breather for Mr. Davis, who has 3 fouls. Second shot is up and good for Rudd. Rudd with a total of 9 points on the night, 69-29. Panthers on top. Lomax now at the top of the key, handling the point guard position. Gets it over to the big guy, Preston. Preston swings it over. Panthers looking rather smooth with their ball movement right now. Looking, the long jumper is up, no good by the Panthers. That was Westbrook on the jumper. Rebound picked up by the Tigers. Tigers stepping and going. The reverse layup off the glass. And it's good. No basket, but what a shot by the Tigers, number 3, Trevon Reed. They're going to say Preston fouled him beforehand as Cook will come in to give Preston a breather. What a shot that was. It was before he got it through, but it won't count, so the Tigers will inbound it. The inbound is in time. Back across the far side of the court. Now coming. The stop is Connor. The shot no good. Picked up by the Panthers. Panthers back in transition. Going from right to left. Westbrook off the glass, and it's good. Westbrook with a leaning in finger roll off the glass makes it 71-29. Panthers. There's another steal by the Panthers. Coming in 3-on-1 off the glass as Westbrook picks up his 8th basket or 8th point on the night. Panthers 73, Tigers 29. Tigers get it across the timeline. They're going from our left to right, navy blue uniforms with white lettering. Panthers in their home white with the purple lettering. Applying pressure now, dribbling to the left side is Bogus. Bogus swings it over, back down in the corner, almost overthrew his teammate, but they recover. Panthers applying pressure, throw that ball way across court and off the hands of the Tigers. And they're going to say that the Panthers knock it off. It looked like it came off of Bogus, but the Tigers are lining up as to throw it inbound, so we'll say it was off the Panthers. Panthers applying defense. It's 5 seconds on the shot clock. 12:47 on the game clock. Give a shout out to my good buddy down in Mississippi, Mr. Lee Hall, and the G-Mine listening in on tonight's broadcast. They get ready for Mississippi Valley broadcast as that was a shot clock violation. The Tigers trying to call a play, and they was a bit discombobulated now. With 12 minutes and 40 seconds, Panthers will get the ball with a hefty lead up by the score of 73-29. Lomax at the top of the key. Penetrating over to the right side on the right wing. Now kicks it back out, working down low is Hamilton. Crosses over his defender and went baseline, and he was fouled. So Hamilton will go to the line to shoot 2. So Mr. Darius Bogus picks up his 3rd foul. And they changed mine. They said that he was not shooting, so the Panthers will inbound. Hamilton was ready to go and line it up, and we was ready to give it to him. Inbound by the Panthers, working in the corners. Westbrook from the corner for 3. It's no good. A rebound picked up by the Tigers. Tigers going to lose possession. It looked like they're calling a foul against the Panthers. J.D. Wallace picks up his first foul, second team foul against the Panthers. Connor will go to shoot the 1-and-1 for the Tigers. First basket attempt, free throw attempt is no good, picked up by the Panthers off the rebound. 73-29 is our score, 12 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the second half. We will be talking to Coach Byron Smith at the conclusion of this game, get his assessments and feedback on everything. Westbrook now working down low in the paint, That shot off the glass and good for J.D. Wallace. Wallace with 4 points on the night. Panthers up 75-29. Panthers get the steal off the turnover, and slowing it down is Lomax. Lomax gets it over, lost the handle for a minute, was Wallace. Wallace lost it, and the Panthers was on defense, knocking it out of bounds was Westbrook. Now coming in quickly will be Jacoby Green, number 0, and he will come and give relief to Blakely. We have another media timeout as we get ready to change things out around here if we can. Listen to the Panthers basketball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Panthers well much in the driver's seat, 75-29. We'll take us a break, and we'll be right back with more Panthers basketball.
You're listening to Community Radio, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, 87.9 FM, Prairie View, Texas.
Why am I going to college? I'm going to make a difference.
I'm going to do what makes me happy.
I'm going to be the first in my family to graduate college.
I'm going to work hard. Be independent.
Live large. I'm never giving up on my goals.
I knew I wanted to go to college.
But figuring out how to pay for it, I didn't have a clue.
The U.S. Department of Education has over $100 billion.
And that's a lot of money to help students pay for college.
And the free applications?
You mean the FAFSA?
I did it online. It was easy.
I'm going to follow my dreams.
Make the most of every opportunity. I'm going to find out how to pay for college.
I'm going to college.gov.
Need money for college? The U.S. Department of Education can help. Find out more about planning and paying for college at college.gov.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just coming out of the media timeout. Turnover again by the Panthers. Oh, and an alley-oop as Westbrook was able to get the alley-oop from Lomax, and it was hello, good night, Mr. Westbrook. Hello, Tigers, 77-29. And it's going to be an offensive foul against the Tigers as Westbrook will get the highlight reel of the night. Darius Bogus charged with his 4th foul. 11-14 remaining. Panthers on top, 77-29. Full stoppage of play right now. I want to remind you that the Panthers ladies edition of the basketball unit will be in action on this Friday night at Rice University, and you'll be able to check that out right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, OBN Channel 1. We got Hempstead High School football playoff round 1. You can listen exclusively here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network on OBN Channel 5. So we got it all covered here in Waller County and beyond as we get ready to go back to work. Panthers working 77-29, 10 minutes and 58 seconds, working it, being very patient. Lomax now at the top of the key. 9 seconds, 8 seconds now on the shot clock. Penetrating is Lomax. The left-handed jumper by Green. Travel was called against Lomax. It's going to be a substitution. Number 33 with Damian McDowell will now come in for the Tigers. 10 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in this final half, second half of play, if you will. Panthers all over the Tigers as Wallace was charged with a foul, with his second foul. So you will have McDowell at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. He misses that, and the rebound is picked up by the Panthers. 77-29 is our score. Panthers well in front. Hamilton gets it back to Lomax at the top of the key. Working to the right wing right now is Lomax. And going, and in the far corner is Hamilton. His shot is no good. Picked up by the Tigers. Tigers trying to push it back down the floor as Bogus gets it across the timeline. Dribbling with his left hand at the top of the key. Now he pulls back toward midcourt. Stops his dribble. Being pressured and harassed by Westbrook. Help is coming on the way as that ball was thrown and saved. And, whoa, diving, losing a handle. And here come the Panthers on transition. Another alley-oop, and he missed the shot. Missing the shot. And Wallace follows through. The Panthers now 79-29, 50-point lead over the Tigers. That's now Shaquille Preston gets ready to line up. Preston will re-enter for the Panthers as well as number 22, Cody Connor. And it looks like now number 15, Nolan Wilson will come in for the Panthers. 9 minutes and 34 ticks remaining in this contest. Panthers way ahead in the driver's seat as the inbound out of Tigers is going to be down low. And a foul against the Panthers. Nolan Wilson comes right in, gets in the books with his first foul. First free throw attempt is good, as that was sunk in by Mr. Rudd. I'm sorry, not Rudd, but number 3, Reed. Reed with his first points of the night. Second one is good. And Reed is 2 for 2 from the line. 79-31 is our score. Panthers on top. Panthers now working. Penetrating is Westbrook off the glass. And another smooth shot by Westbrook. 12 points for Westbrook on the night. 81-31. 9 minutes remain in the contest. Panthers in the zone defense. Another stoppage of play. Whistle blowing as number 3, Giddings, get ready to come in for the Panthers. Now the 10th team foul is going to be the double bonus. McDowell will go to shoot 2. Damian McDowell, as he sinks his first free throw. Giddings and Bellinger will come back in for the Panthers. Panthers get the rebound off the missed free throw. 81-32 is the score. Panthers on top. 8 minutes, 49 seconds remaining. Working the baseline is Preston. Preston gets it over Bellinger with the shot, and it's good. It's only for 2. Bellinger with his 6th point of the night. Panthers on top, 83-32. Bellinger now coming toward the top, trying to apply a little pressure as he will now be guarding Rudd. Rudd at the top of the key, swings it over in the far corner to Connor. Connor shoots the long jumper. It's no good. Rebound picked up by the Panthers. Panthers a step out of bounds because Westbrook. And it's going to be a turnover on the Panthers. Panthers having no problem with the Tigers on the night. Tigers with the inbound. There's a mix-up with players, but they're going to save it. Connor with another long jumper. That one's no good, and it's out of bounds, and it's going to be possession for the Panthers. Panthers 83, Tigers 32. 8 minutes and 5 seconds, so more than likely after this play, the next stoppage will be another media timeout as the Panthers are working it. Westbrook swings it over to the corner to Bellinger. Bellinger brings it back out, swinging. Panthers just moving back and forth, just as fluid. Westbrook at the top of the key. He gets it over to Preston. Preston wearing the headband with the long dreads, wearing number 22. The long jumper at the buzzer is no good by Westbrook. Rebound picked up by the Tigers. And the Tigers will slowly walk it across the timeline with 7 minutes, 24 seconds remaining. The Tigers will be headed to Dallas after this, as that shot was no good by McDowell, picked up by the Panthers. Transition is Preston off the glass, and it's good. Preston with his 6th point of the night. Panthers 85-32. Trying to pressure again on the Panthers. Bellinger guarding Rudd. Rudd gets it across the timeline. He dribbles, and it was a turnover. Here comes another fancy play. The slam. Westbrook has heated up tonight. 14 points by Westbrook on the transition. The ball is out of bounds. 6 minutes, 48 seconds. Should be a media timeout. There was a foul called against Preston, as they have just acknowledged it's a media timeout. We'll take one right along with them. You're listening to the Panthers on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. 87-32. Panthers well in control.
You want to know what Boy Scouting is all about? Boy Scouts of America program has 3 specific objectives, commonly referred as the aims of scouting. They are character development, citizenship training, and personal fitness. If you have a young man between the ages of 11 and 17 and you live in the Houston area, dial 713-659-8111. On my honor, I will do my best.
Teenagers and their mood swings are well known. But what if their normal reaction to the stresses of life develops into depression? Hi, I'm Dr. John Hellerstedt with the Children's Health Minute, presented by this station and TextCare, connecting families with CHIP and Children's Medicaid. Genuine depression in teens can be hard to spot because normal teen behavior is marked by ups and downs. Some signs of depression include excessive sleeping, a change in eating habits, faltering school performance, even negative behaviors like substance abuse or shoplifting. Never ignore the signs of teen depression. Consult your family physician, who may refer your child for further evaluation and treatment. It's never a sign of weakness if your child needs professional help with depression.
Keep your kids healthy. Call toll-free 1-877-KIDS-NOW for information or when it's time to renew your children's health insurance. That's 1-877-KIDS-NOW. TextCare in sickness and in health.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince here with you as the Panthers are on top by the score of 87-32. I just had Mr. Westbrook steal a piece of candy from the table. I want to remind you, our next coverage will have the Panthers taking on the Lady Rice Owls. 7 p.m. is that scheduled tip-off time. We'll be there to give you all that coverage right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network as we get ready to go now. At the line is Connor. Connor sinks that first free throw of the 2. Now get ready. Do a second shot, and that one is good. Connor with his 4th point of the night makes it 87-34. Panthers on top here. They're going through. Panthers. Giddings on the floor, whistle stop as Westbrook gets the pass. As there's a foul against Cody Connor, picks up foul number 4. Panthers will inbound. New shot clock. Bellinger lets it go back to the timeline to bring it across. Now working on the floor is Ganapo. Ganapo gets it over to the shot attempt by Giddings. It's no good. Picked up by the Tigers. Tigers. Reed brings it across the timeline. He's being guarded by Giddings. Giddings. Panthers working. Now getting ready to come back out will be Jacoby Green as the Panthers are smothered. A good give and go that time by the Tigers, but the shot was missed. Foul was called against the Panthers. It's a matter of who they're going to call it on. Call that on the Napo. Ganapamo, I should say. Ganapamo with the foul. As Connor will go to shoot another two. He makes his first one. Kobe Green comes in. Wearing number 0. Connor ready to do his second free throw. It's no good. Rebound picked up by the Panthers. 87-35. 5 minutes and 35 seconds remain in the contest. Panthers getting a little sloppy, missing that shot. Now picked up on the rebound as getting ready to come back in for the Panthers will be Jet. Panthers working it on the perimeter. Getting, swings it over to the far side. Back over, thought about it shooting. It was Bellinger. Gets it over in the corner to Getting. Getting pulls it back out to the left wing. Crossing over, comes toward the top of the key. Shooting from the side to Cup. And that basket is good. Jordan Giddens picks up his fourth point. 89-35. 5 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in the contest. Now, matter now is will the Panthers bust the clock on this evening? Working it is the Tigers. Working in the corner and get the pass back to Connor. Connor comes to the right elbow, goes up aggressively to the cup, misses the layup, and is picked up by the Panthers. Panthers in transition and pushing across the floor is Gananapo. Gananapo will kick that out. Shot now back down to Gananapo, working the baseline, turnaround jumper, hits the side of the glass. It's no good. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers. So substitution. Sharon Jett will now come in for the Panthers. Inbounding will be Jacoby Green. Panthers way ahead. Get the inbound in. The jumper from the corner. No good and followed up. Wilson will come in with his first points of the night. Nolan Wilson getting in the tally sheet. Makes it 91-35. As Ganapamo gets ready to come back in for the Panthers. Hope we're not butchering that man's name up too bad. We'll get it right after a while. So stoppage of play. Getting charged with that foul. Gully will go to the line and shoot two. He has 2 points on the night. First shot is no good. Ganapamo will now come in. Ganapamo. 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 Second free throw on the way is good. As Gully is 1 for 2 from the line, 3 points on the night. 91-36, Panthers on top. 4 minutes and 2 seconds remain in the contest. Working the perimeter now. Giddings thought about shooting that three on the left wing. Now he comes to the top of the key, shoots, and that basket is good. Giddings. 7 points on the night. 94-36. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. That shot thrown up and knocked out of bounds by the Panthers, or they're going to say the last touch by the Tigers. And with that, that's going to be a media timeout. We are going to take us a media timeout. The Panthers in the driver's seat, no problem at all. 94-36 is the score. We're going to take us a break, and we'll be right back with more Panthers basketball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. I'm Dr. Mike Prince. Keep it where you got it. I promise you that we're going to come right back.
Has your vehicle been giving you the blues? Contact our good friends at Larry's Automotive at 30540-FM1488 in the Field Store area. Now 936-931-5566. With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas. Is your business in the black? Do you really know? Gunderson's Bookkeeping can lower your taxes, increase your profits, and help control your cash flow. Services include complete payroll, bookkeeping, and income tax services. Call for a free business assessment at 936-372-2661.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have officially 3 minutes and 38 seconds before this one is in the books. Panthers on top 94-36. 94-36. Panthers well in the driver's seat on this one here. Panthers were out just kind of taking their time, working on pass plays, and a long jumper from downtown by Jacoby Green. As Jacoby Green now has 11 points, and it is 97-36. Women back, baseline attack move by the Tigers. Foul is called against the Panthers. Evans Ganapano with his second foul. As now we'll have Connor going back to shoot two more. First shot is no good by Mr. Connor. 97-36 is our score. Stay with us for our post-game report. Second shot up, and it's good. So he's 1 for 2. He's been 2 for 4 on his last free throws. 97-37. 3 minutes remaining in the contest. Panthers trying to work it as Connor Palmer kicks it out in the corner from 3. No good. And the tip-in is good by Nolan Wilson. Wilson with his 4th point, as that jumper was missed by Jet. It is now 99-37. Panthers on the defensive end now. Daniel kicks it back out, swings it over to the corner down to Reed. Reed gets it over to McDaniel. McDaniel shoots a long 3. It's no good. Picked up by the Panthers. Panthers bringing it across the floor. 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Working it. Gananapo. Working it now back up top to Giddings. Giddings pulls back with 15 on the shot clock. Goes across, gets it to the right elbow. The jumper is up and good. Ganapamo gets the basket. His first basket makes it 101-37. 1 minute, 50 seconds remaining in the contest. Panthers will get themselves ready for their next contest coming up in the very, very near future. They're working it now, or the Tigers just trying to keep the ball alive. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Ball was knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Panthers will next be in action against Oregon State November 11th on the West Coast Strip, as the long 3 was good by Reed as the clock expired to make it 101-40. Panthers now with 1 minute, 15 seconds remaining in the contest. Well on top right now. Panthers just really buying time right now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 1 minute now remaining in the contest. Panthers are more than likely just going to take the shooting violation. Shot clock violation expires. Good sportsmanship shown by Coach Smith, not trying to add insult to injury, will give the Tigers the ball. The Tigers will get ready to inbound with Reed. Reed gets it in to Connor. Connor swings it back over to Reed. Reed back up top, and there's another long jumper. That one is no good by Reed. I'm sorry, not Reed, but McDaniel. The rebound picked up by the Panthers. 30 seconds remaining in the contest. 20 seconds on the shot clock. So the Panthers will just be content to just pass the ball around as they get ready to go 1-0 on the new season here. Panthers looking pretty strong, as well expected to be opening up here, as that is going to be another shot clock violation with 8.9 seconds remaining. Tigers will inbound, as having that will be McDaniel to inbound that in, and he will get it over to Rudd. Rudd will just kind of slowly walk it across the timeline, kicks it over in the corner. Another long jumper, and that's an air ball just thrown up by Rudd. And our final score is going to have the Panthers 101 and the Tigers 40. Panthers very much in control on that evening as they get ready to shake hands. We'll get ready to try to talk with Coach Schmidt. We're going to take us a break and get ready for our post-game report. Panthers 101 and the Tigers 40. You listen to Panthers basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
You're listening to Community Radio, Open Mic Broadcast Network, 87.9 FM, Prairie View, Texas.
Why am I going to college? I'm going to make a difference.
I'm going to do what makes me happy.
I'm going to be the first in my family to graduate college.
I'm going to work hard. Be independent.
Live large. I'm never giving up on my goals.
I knew I wanted to go to college.
But figuring out how to pay for it, I didn't have a clue.
The U.S. Department of Education has over $100 billion.
That's a lot of money to help students pay for college.
And the free applications?
You mean the FAFSA?
I did it online. It was easy.
I'm going to follow my dreams.
Make the most of every opportunity. I'm going to find out how to pay for college.
I'm going to college.gov.
Need money for college? The U.S. Department of Education can help. Find out more about planning and paying for college at college.gov.
You want to know what Boy Scouting is all about? Boy Scouts of America program has 3 specific objectives, commonly referred as the aims of scouting. They are character development, citizenship training, and personal fitness. If you have a young man between the ages of 11 and 17 and you live in the Houston area, dial 713-659-8111. On my honor, I will do my best.
Teenagers and their mood swings are well known. But what if their normal reaction to the stresses of life develops into depression? Hi, I'm Dr. John Hellerstedt with the Children's Health Minute, presented by this station and TextCare, connecting families with CHIP and Children's Medicaid. Genuine depression in teens can be hard to spot because normal teen behavior is marked by ups and downs. Some signs of depression include excessive sleeping, a change in eating habits, faltering school performance, even negative behaviors like substance abuse or shoplifting. Never ignore the signs of teen depression. Consult your family physician, who may refer your child for further evaluation and treatment. It's never a sign of weakness if your child needs professional help with depression.
Keep your kids healthy. Call toll-free 1-877-KIDS-NOW for information or when it's time to renew your children's health insurance. That's 1-877-KIDS-NOW. TextCare in sickness and in health.
Did you know that most juvenile crimes happen between 2 and 8 p.m.? How can we stop that? One way to stop that is to have a strong after-school program. After-school programs give kids a place to be and a meaningful activity. Did you know that at most schools they have a lot of after-school programs? They have programs like Lego linked to scrapbooking. Why join? The programs have been shown to raise kids' grades. 2 out of 3 kids raise their grades. It doesn't cost any money. During this economy, schools understand how tough it could be to pay. So you can come and be free of drama's world and have fun. The clubs stay around if people join. So join today by joining with friends. Don't wait. Join today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're at our post-game report right now. The Panthers, no problem at all taking care of the Tigers of College Christian basketball here at the Baby Dome. We have been joined by head coach Byron Smith. And let me say congratulations on your first win of the 2016 season, sir.
Appreciate it, Mike. Thanks a lot.
All right. Well, the Panthers score 101 points. Showed good defense, showed good clamps. I know it's a little loud right now. They got the music going and everything.
Okay.
But give your overall assessment on what you saw tonight from your guys.
Well, you know what? We knew that, Champions is a growing program, not probably as good as they want to be right now. So, I'm kind of tempering my enthusiasm for what I saw tonight. But I did see a willingness to want to defend. And get out and play the passing line. I think you saw we had some athletic guys. As I told you that we had some athletic guys coming in, some long guys that can really jam the basketball, pressure the basketball, and get out and overplay and try to, let our defense dictate our offense. I thought some guys came out. Daquan Cook did a really good job offensively. He's really a spark plug. Zach Chapman came out and shot the ball really well. I think our offense will grow. But obviously, I'm a defensive guy, and I know that's still hard for people to kind of wrap their arms around. But I am a defensive guy. And we really want to establish our defense and our rebounding as we get ready to go into a very, very tough, 4-game stretch here.
Very good. You got the big boys coming up as you go out to Oregon State to take on the Beavers. What you saw tonight, I know you can't put too much into a game like tonight. It's more of a tune-up game for every intent and purpose. And for, lack of a better word, you did really what was expected to be done tonight by going out to execute. It's just getting these guys timing together and being able to get ready. So what are the expectations? I know you expect to win, but what are you going to look for when you start out on your West Coast trip?
Well, I think we're going to go in with a disposition that we're supposed to be there, first and foremost. And, a lot of times I think, people across the country, all the gurus and pundits look at it as tune-ups and things of that nature, a tune-up game for Oregon State. But we're going out to establish ourselves at the onset, the first few minutes of the basketball game with our disposition when we walk out, how we warm up, how we look, how we talk, how we get ready, how we prepare. So, they're a very good basketball team. They're a young basketball team. They lost some good players from last year, but they returned some good ones as well. And they're a well-rounded basketball team. Very, very good guards who can shoot it. They have very, very established post players. You throw it on the inside, they will try to go inside. But we got our hands cut out, our work cut out for us, and I think we'll be up to the challenge. We don't want to try to get in and try to outscore them and things like that, get into a running contest. But if we can kind of control the tempo, use our offense, pass the ball around 5 or 6 times, and pass them a good shot to get a great shot, I think we'll match up well defensively. Offensively, we're patient. I think we have a good chance to put on a good showing against Oregon State.
Well, if James Westbrook shows up like he did tonight, my goodness, this man came in off the bench on fire, man. Was he trying to make a statement to you, Coach?
Well, you know what? What a lot of people don't realize about James Westbrook committed to Oregon State as a sophomore out of high school.
Wow.
Sophomore and junior, I think. And they had a coaching change, and then he's kind of missed qualifying academically, so therefore he had to go to a junior college. But he's going back home. So he's really fired up for this game. His sister is the number 1 player in the country for women's basketball, and she's going to be making her college choice the day before we play Oregon State. So it's going to be a lot of festivities for James Westbrook going back home. So he's excited. But we knew what we were getting when we recruited him. We were fortunate to get him. We were surprised that he was there so late, and no one had really already grabbed him. But it's been a great fit. He is a highlight reel. As you see, he's a very good open court. he's a natural point guard, Mike, to be honest with you. But a lot of people may not see that because of the dunks and things like that. But, you know, we have every intention of using him at the point quite a bit this year. We can move Blakely over. So pleased with his effort. He's getting better defensively. That's one of the things that he didn't really do a good job when he first got here, but he's really committed to becoming a better defensive player. So I think he's going to be a well-rounded basketball player for us. We're excited to have him.
Well, Coach Byron Smith and the Panthers take care of business on tonight, 101-40. And, Coach, I want to tell you while I got you here, show some class and some decorum. When the league was already got the 100 mark, you know, that's always a little personal inner challenge, and then you just had the guys just eat the clock up when they cross the timeline. I think that showed good class and taste. And for the fact that this is a young program talking about the Christian college, they had the prayer at the end of the game, which I always like to see that. And just a good thing. We'll be able to share with the coach and to keep them encouraged, because they're on their way to Dallas after this. What kind of words did you guys exchange?
You know, I just kind of told them, you know, if you will, tough times don't last always, but tough people do. Just keep playing hard and keep playing with good sportsmanship. They ran their offense. They did the best they could. They don't have a lot of size. They don't have a lot of athleticism. But you know what? This is a love for the game. Just keep playing. This is a great game. We're all fortunate to be a part of it, to play it, to coach it, just to be around it, officiate it, to broadcast it. We're all blessed and we're fortunate. So I just told them, keep your head up. Appreciate you guys coming. Anything that we can do moving forward in the future, we want to do that. But just stay on your guys and just keep them, hungry to play and to continue to get better each and every day.
Yes, sir. Coach Byron Smith and the Panthers victorious 101-40. Panthers will put on their traveling shoes. They get ready to head out west to Oregon State. The journey will begin for the Panthers as the Panthers will have this what we call the West Coast Travel Series. It's a recruiting time, and a whole bunch of times they'll take on Fresno State, and they'll be taking on St. Mary, and then they'll come back to the southern borders, if you will, to take on UTSA. And the Panthers are geared up and ready to go. First win for Coach in the new season. Coach, congratulations. Anything you want to share? We'll get ready to wrap up this segment here.
Once again, Mike, it's always a pleasure to spend some time with you. You've been very, very supportive of us, and nothing different with the new season. So, at the end of the day, we want the Panther Nation to be proud of the product we put out on the floor. We may not always play well, but rest assured we're going to always play hard, and we're going to try to represent this university the best way that we can each and every night with our effort, our enthusiasm, and our commitment to getting better each and every day. So appreciate all the support thus far, and, it's basketball season. We're excited about it, and, just keep supporting us, and things will work out in a positive way.
Very good. Coach Byron Smith of the Panthers, as the Panthers take care of business tonight, 101-40. The next broadcast that we'll be bringing you will be live on Friday night from Rice University as the Lady Panthers and Coach Raven Justice will be taking on the Lady Owls. The Panthers will tip off at 7 p.m., and the Open Mic Broadcast Network will be there to give you the play-by-play coverage. Our time is just about done on tonight. We want to thank you all for joining us. We want to thank you for supporting Panther sports wherever you may be. On behalf of the athletic department from KPVU and from the Panthers and from Open Mic Broadcast Network, Athletic Nation, we want to say thanks to all, and to all a good night. Once again, the Panthers on top, 101-40. A big night by Mr. Westbrook. I almost called him Michael Westbrook. He played Michael Westbrook from OKC, but total points tonight for Westbrook was 14 points for Westbrook. Next, you had Green with 11 points, but the leader of all was Cook. Cook had 18 points. Just about everybody got in on the mix. Bellinger with 6, Blakely with 6 points, Wallace with 6, Chet with 6 points. You had Lomax with 2 points. Giddings had 7, Davis with 5, Gananapo with 2 points. Hamilton had 9, Wilson had 4, Preston with 6, and a total 101 points for the Panthers. 43 of 63 from the field. As far as free throws or three-pointers go, they were 9 of 19 and 6 of 9 from the line. Panthers will pack their bags to get ready to head out west to take on Oregon State. Unfortunately, we won't be there for that, but we will see you on the KPVU FM dial, where the Panthers will be playing football this week against the Southern Jaguars. My time is up. as we leave the Baby Dome here on the campus of Prairie View A&M University. I'm Dr. Mike Prince. I want to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. Can't forget the good people from Lone Star College of Tomball, Texas. Lone Star College offers you higher education opportunities for everyone. You can transfer your classes while you save money and you work towards your bachelor's degree. Offer all kinds of workforce training and a variety of exciting fields. All you have to do is check out the options at lonestar.edu/Tomball at LSC-Tomball. At Tomball Lone Star College, it's all about you. Edmonds Insurance Agency, located at 1202 Alliance Street in Waller, Texas. Larry's Automotive, located at 30540 FM 1488 in Waller, Texas. For Larry's Automotives, they offer full-service auto shop with fast service and reasonable prices, 24 hours towing service. All you have to do is dial 936-931-5566. Attorney Lee Van Richardson of Hempstead, Texas. You can reach him at 979-826-8006. And Gunderson's Bookkeeping, located in Waller, Texas. Give them a call for all your bookkeeping needs at 936-372-2661. And this broadcast was also proudly sponsored by District Attorney Elton Mathis. I'm Dr. Mike Prince. I want to thank you all so much for joining us on tonight. Panthers victorious by the score